everybody. Welcome to Columbia City Basketball. Andrew Thompson with Matt Curry once again. Thanks to Jonathan Peters and crew back at the station, and Justin Bechtold, Sam Bechtold on stat, or Justin Titus, Sam Bechtold on stats tonight. So I've managed to lose a pin already, but we have Columbia City and Dekalb, but Dekalb squad that finally won their first two games after an 0-10 start, Matt. And Coach Beasley's got his hands full trying to get that turned around at Dekalb, and so they have won two straight coming in, as far as I remember, and so gonna be a deal where we jump on them and don't let off the gas pedal. Go 4-0 in the conference. So
yeah, I mean, you got to come out and you just got to, hit them in the mouth. They're 2-10, so obviously they're fighting to get any win they can, and I'm sure that they would love to ruin Hall of Fame night for us. Not that Coach Beasley's saying that, but
right,
any competitor wants to come in, and if you're having something going on that night, they absolutely want to beat you on that night. So, they're going to come out and they're going to fight. I haven't seen, obviously haven't seen them play, but if it's Coach Beasley over there, you're going to play hard or you're probably not going to play. So they're going to be scrappy, I'm sure. They're going to pressure us. They're going to try to get in our heads, and we just got to come out. We got to not worry about it and, put it to them.
Absolutely, and of course the Eagles with a chance to remain undefeated in the conference. Now we will have our three toughest conference games left after tonight, but still a chance to go 4-0 in the NE8. I don't know if we've done that here in the last couple of years in the NE8, but so you definitely want to win your conference game, and if I can get things straightened around here.
That's what I was doing.
You're trying to get to that?
Yeah, I was trying to see.
So, congratulations to the Lady Eagles last night as they won at Dekalb and clinched at least a tie for the conference title. They go 6-0 in the league with New Haven left to play.
And your fellow fans, the respect they deserve, your cooperation is appreciated, and please enjoy the game.
And we'll head for the national anthem here momentarily.
Yeah, they've beaten East Noble in overtime by 1. And then they beat Angola by 13, and I think Angola's down. Yeah, Angola's 4-10.
East Noble with another overtime loss in the conference after the triple overtime here.
Yeah, they're having a rough go of it.
Yep.
Gentlemen, remove your caps as we enter America with the playing of our national anthem by the Columbia City High School Pep Band.
All right, the national anthem here tonight, Columbia City High School. High school pep band.
And now let's meet the Dekalb Barons.
So New Haven, Norwalk, Columbia City all committed tonight's play at 3-0.
Number 20, Kiefer Nagel.
And
22, A.J. Ross.
non-starters being introduced for Dekalb, and I don't think I got a score sheet. Oh, there we go.
Number 3, Braden Boyd.
So Braden Boyd gets the start. No positions. A 5'11 junior. Donnell Wiley gets the start. 6'3 senior. Caden Pettis, number 12, a 6'2 junior. And number 11, Alex Leslie, a 6' senior.
Yeah, they're not very big either. Not a typical DeKalb team with their 6'4",
Yep.
6'5" guy, you know.
Parker Smith, the other starter for DeKalb, 6-foot senior Parker Smith. And of course, veteran coach Marty Beasley, of course, started his career as an assistant at Zionsville, then moved up to Columbia City as an assistant to Coach Beck, who will be inducted into the Hall of Fame tonight. And then, of course, on to Garrett, many years at Carroll, and now at DeKalb. So, Coach Armstrong checking in tonight. All right. So, we have, and let's see, yes, Marty Beasley, 12-23 at DeKalb in his second year, so he's had a little bit of a rough go of it. 328 victories overall in 24 years of being a head coach for the veteran Marty Beasley. And the highlight reel going here before the Eagle starters are introduced.
Yeah, but he lost the oldest Penrod last year, right?
I think he graduated, yep.
Yep. Yep.
So that's kind of where we're at. Of course, Coach Schaus in his third year here. I think Stratton Fuller likes watching that every time on the video board.
I don't think he does. He always looks down.
Now I think he's a pretty humble young man, and then he's gotten a lot of attention over the blocked field goal and the sectional, and then the three-quarters court shot to beat Carroll. So Fuller, Andrew Hedrick, who needs 23 points for 1,000, so they will stop the game if he hits that and call a timeout and present him with the ball. And the rest of the lineup, Rhett Wilson, Cam Oak, Adam Pressler, Bob Amber, and I think the other one, is that Trent Long?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. So those are the referees tonight. And Columbia City, the home whites tonight, DeKalb, all red. And the white numerals and the black trim of the Barons. And here's the whistle. And the ball is in the air, tap controlled by DeKalb. As jumping center was Wiley. For the Barons, we are underway. Northeast State Conference play. And Boyd on the left side looking in from the arc. They may play a similar style to what Benedict used to.
Well, I would assume that he's probably slowed it down if they're having the year they are.
Yep.
Got to value your possessions and make shots.
So here is Pettis. And Boyd with it. Into the paint. They go to the bucket. Nice move. They score off the glass from the blocks. It's Alex Leslie. So Leslie, the first two of the ball game. Barons 2, Eagles nothing. So Cam Hogue topped the key for Columbia City. Down low, here's Hedrick. Hedrick in the paint, in trouble, throws it back to Hogue. He fakes the three, drives, fade away, score! Boy, Hogue's developing a nice mid-range game.
He is. He does a good job of not really forcing it in like he was early in the year. He stops and pulls up.
And he plays a physical brand of basketball as well. And here's the first foul of the ball game. And I think Hogue may have got a, no, Hedrick.
Yep.
It's kind of like the drive-by foul there.
Yeah, he called it too, so I don't
what he
like
fouled there, but
I don't like that at all.
Minute 6 to go, or minute 6 going, I should say. And here's Parker Smith down the middle, and he scores. DeKalb 4, Columbia City 2. And welcome to Hall of Fame night as well. Inductions at halftime. Here's a Hedrick 3, just short and wide left. Rebound out of there to Boyd. And Boyd to the midcourt stripe. Boyd's got some size to him.
Yeah, he's long.
Yeah,
very long.
If he played football or not for him, but so Pettis for the Barons, dressed in the road red tonight. And Boyd up near the key. 6:15 to go in the first. 4-2 Barons, and into the paint. And they're shut out of there. And now on the left side, Boyd's got it again. Boyd flagged down by Fuller in the corner. Interior feed down to the baseline, Leslie, and back for a three, and they score again. Pettis. Nice in-out action there. 7-2 DeKalb. 5:52 to go first quarter. Eagles trying to remain atop the conference, and Fuller kicks it out. Here's a Rhett Wilson. No, he doesn't shoot it. Instead, it's Hedrick. Hedrick in the paint, scores! Great body control for Hedrick there. So 7-4 our score. Pretty good crowd tonight.
Yeah.
Alumni, or not alumni night, but Hall of Fame night may have brought them out. So there's Boyd with it.
About as many people here as at the Huntington North girls game.
Yeah, maybe slightly under, but yeah, you're right. And shoved off the play was Pettis. Now the left side, Boyd, interior feed to the elbow, Leslie. Leslie kicks it back out. Here's a three up top, short by Leslie. They get the loose ball in the corner, fire three, that's short by Pettis. May have got a deflection on that.
It seemed like it.
And Hedrick all the way in, off the glass, a little strong, loose ball. Boyd, or Wiley for DeKalb. Now into the front court, the Barons on the run. Smith lost the handle, Fuller a steal, flips it along for Hedrick. Hedrick puts it up.
And one.
And a foul's going to be on the floor.
I think he counted it, didn't he?
I didn't see the signal.
Oh, he did call it on the floor.
Foul on the floor on Leslie. So good foul in reality for Leslie.
You got to count that.
So first team foul for the Barons. 4:42 to go first quarter. 7-4 Barons. And here's a Hogue. No, I thought he was going to pull the trigger. Baseline runner by Hogue. He got his own rebound. Put it up. Score. Basket counts. And a DeKalb foul.
Oh, boy, Cam. Good hustle. Way to stay with it.
And the foul against Pettis.
They just didn't block him out. He just kept going for it.
Yeah, Hogue just kept working his tail off. Coach Beasley on the floor shouting instructions. First sub of the game, Kiefer Nagel, a 6'1 junior. As Wiley will go to the bench. And Hogue, the free throw, makes it 7-7. 4.5 for the first quarter. Columbia City in a little bit of pressure here on the Barons. They get it across the timeline as Pettis into the left corner. Here is Nagel, his first touch to Pettis. And wide on the right side, Boyd further down the wing now is Leslie. Leslie with the dribble, bothered by Fuller, kicks it across now to Pettis. Pettis back across, here's a Nagel three, back iron no good, and off of Hogue, out of bounds, actually Hedrick.
Come on, Andrew.
Good effort. So DeKalb basketball, 4:11 to go. First quarter. Tie ball game. Eagles on a little bit of a run here. Interior feed down low and in the paint.
Travel.
They're going to call him for traveling. No further play. Pettis guilty of steps. Turnover Barons. So we're almost halfway through the first here at Columbia City High School. 4 minutes, in fact, straight up. Stratton Fuller to the front court for Columbia City. Hedrick up top.
Oh.
Wide right, here's a Wilson three. That's off the mark. And loose ball on the run, DeKalb. Nicely out. Leslie, and they lost a handle. Stolen by Hogue in the corner. Here's Wilson. Wilson shrugs his man off and gets to the midcourt stripe. 7-7 our score. And into the corner now, an Aiden Denning three. That's a little long. Rebound out of there to Leslie. And up the left side, right side, check that. Boyd sidesteps a man, kicks it across. Here's Nagel. Whips it to the left corner for Smith, who's checked into the ball game.
Ooh.
And now on the left side high, Leslie. And they have a cutter to the bucket, and that's Nagel. Flips it back out. And now Pettis for Boyd. Boyd up top with 3:05 to go in the first. All square at sevens. And Pettis down low. And
Traveled again.
Leslie. So Wiley back in for the Barons. Coach Beasley using the bench early. So 2:50 for the first. Underneath Fuller. Fuller elevates, fires off the mark. And here come the Barons into the front court. Boyd in the left corner. Down low they go Pettis. Pettis backs in, turn around in the paint, fires, got the roll, he scored. Nice move by Pettis. And the Barons up 9-7. We haven't led yet.
Nope.
2:20 to go. Here's Hedrick from the parking lot. No, it rimmed out. Holy crow. Rebound out there to Pettis.
Oh.
And Pettis kind of the forearm shiver to Denning there. And Nagel. And they had an open three, elect not to shoot it. Down on the baseline now they have Wiley. And pump faking out top. They throw it around to Boyd. Further down in the right corner now for Smith. Up the wing, Boyd down low. No further play, a Denning foul. Team second here. We see our first sub of the night, Brady Hartman for Aiden Denning. And it looks like Leslie returned to the DeKalb lineup for Parker Smith. Ball to bounce the Barons, 1:53 to go. First quarter here at Columbia City High School. And Leslie throws it off in the corner. Now Nagel's got it. Nagel wheeling and dealing over there to Boyd. And down in the baseline corner, Pettis. Pettis tied up by Hartman. And Boyd with it for Wiley. Wiley, nice bullet pass underneath, puts it up, and they score. As that's Leslie, knocked Wilson down, but apparently incidental contact.
Clock's not started.
Oh, Stroop.
Jeez, Pete. Been playing for 2 minutes.
And down low. It's Hedrick. Oh, a nice feed to Hartman. Puts it up. No, didn't get the roll. Nice defense. Somebody got a piece of that by DeKalb.
Good cut.
11-7. Yes, it was. I'd like to see a little more out of Hartman. Leslie. Oh, nice feed. They score underneath. Pettis.
Clock's not going again.
Clock's acting up.
It keeps going out. It keeps going out.
So maybe it wasn't.
It keeps turning off, and then once it turns off and it turns back on, you have to start it again.
Both clocks do show 1:20.
Entering the front line, number 14, Parker Smith.
Parker Smith back into the DeKalb lineup. So the lead official comes over. So they'll figure out the clock situation here. Maybe keeping it by stopwatch. So a little bit of a delay. I don't have an underwriter sheet in front of me, but so Lady Eagles off the win at DeKalb, go 6-0 in the conference, clinch at least a tie with just New Haven to play. Don't forget they'll be playing state-ranked Northrop Tuesday night in Fort Wayne. We'll be on the radio side of things for that. Not sure if what they're going to try to do here as far as the boys game, which we have a boys game that night. If the whole thing went out.
Again.
Well, the whole board's off except for the...
It kept doing that. Whenever it would come back on, he has to start it again.
So apparently a scoreboard issue here at the barn. So we're going to see if this works. So we get the problem solved there, apparently. So maybe it was a malfunction.
Yeah, I think it was started, and again, every time it shuts off and shuts back on, you've got to start the clock again.
Huh. Okay, well, at any rate, after that, 13-7 DeKalb. Hogue up top to Fuller. To Hogue.
Hit it.
And Wilson. Hartman's going to be guilty of a loose ball foul underneath, I believe.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
Eagle foul. 30, Brady Hartman. Returning for
Clear control, I don't know.
I think he rolled, or it was illegal screen.
It was an illegal screen. So the turnover gives it to DeKalb. They lead at 13-7. Hartman's first, team's third. And here come the Barons, leading by 6. And Parker Smith up top. Over to Wiley, to Boyd. Boyd topped the key, backed off the play. They may play for one.
Yeah, we just seem pretty flat right now.
This is kind of eerily reminiscent of the girls perhaps last night when they got a rough start. So down to 50 seconds. Conventional wisdom says Coach Beasley will play for one, but they've been getting layups at, well, never mind that. 3, score! Leslie.
Got to get a hand up. I mean, again.
And they leave Hartman alone. He'll shoot a 3. Score!
Brady.
So 16-10 as Hartman answers Leslie. That was a big bucket for us.
Yeah, needed that one.
We've been on the schneid here for a while. 20 seconds. Dekalb basketball. Boyd up top. Here comes Smith. Gonna have to look for Leslie again. And here's Boyd. Down to 6. Boyd has a cutter. It's Leslie. Leslie spins. Ran out of room. They're not going to get it.
Nope.
Shoots it.
Nope.
And off the mark at the buzzer. So into one quarter. 16-10. Favor of the Barons. So apparently the clock's going to work now.
I don't know. That was weird.
So I believe C team won and JV won as well. So the other games went well as far as the maroon and gold tonight. So don't forget the boys do host Lakeland here at the gymnasium Tuesday night, and that one usually gets jumbled up with a holiday, and it ends up getting shifted to some crazy dates some years, and now it ended up on the night of the girls Northrop game, which with 2 state-ranked teams will be in Fort Wayne for that. I don't know if they're going to try to do something here with some things, hopefully. But I don't have any further details on that. So the boys in Lakeland here, the girls on the road at Fort Wayne Northrop. Battle of the number 2 and number 3 ranked teams offensively average-wise in the state behind South Bend, Washington, who annihilated Northrop by 30 the other night. It was running clock for a while.
Can't believe that.
We played them to, well, we led them by 11, South Bend, Washington, in that Warsaw holiday affair. But
yeah, well, we led them in the first quarter, led them in the second quarter. I think we were down 2 and after the third,
or up 1, I think.
Up 1 going into the third,
and then it just was. They took over, and I think it ended up 17, which really wasn't indicative of the.
It was about 8 or 9.
Yeah, in reality.
Quarter, yeah.
So in the corner, Hartman for Columbia City. Second quarter underway. Denning. Denning into the corner. Crossan's checked into the ball game. Fuller puts it on the floor. Ran out of real estate there. A Denning 3.
Boom.
Oh, well off the mark. Look, that didn't even barely graze the rim. So here's Dekalb into the front court, down on the baseline. Look out, here's Leslie again. Leslie into the paint, bounces off his man, fires back iron, no good. Rebound, Hedrick.
Need a bucket here.
Yep. Hedrick off to Fuller.
Give it to him.
Fuller down low on the baseline. Here's Crossan, back to Fuller. He bobbles it a bit, but shoots the 3. That's long. A little flat. You see that momentary bobble before he shot it. He just lost a little bit and caused him to miss it. Now here's Leslie again. Leslie works on the baseline against Hartman. Leslie kick pass out to Wiley. Wiley up top with it. Flips it off to Pettis, and Pettis almost traveled with it. Smith outside the arc left side. And Pettis a 3. Rimmed out. Rebound Fuller.
Lucked out there. Holy cow.
So Hedrick back. 21 points away from 1,000. Hartman fakes the 3. Across the paint. Shoves it off. Crossan. Guilty of steps. No further play. Turnover Eagles.
Yep. Just flat.
Minute and a half going in the second.
Just flat. Get it together.
So Dekalb with it. Pettis into the corner. Here's Leslie. Down low, wide open, they score. Nice feed from Leslie to Pettis. 18-10 Dekalb. Wilson and Hogue about to check back in for Columbia City. Hedrick puts it on the floor. Into the paint. elevates. No, didn't get the roll. Crossan tips it out, but it goes right to Leslie. And here on the run, here they go all the way in, and stripped by Hartman as it was Boyd. It looked like he was shot out of a cannon there.
22, Cam Hogue.
So Hartman and Fuller out.
And for the Barons, number 20, keeper Nagel.
Nagel back into the Baron lineup. Yes. Tell you what, early on, DeKalb, they're after it.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we said they were going to do. They just, I mean, we're just not here, it doesn't seem like.
Baseline jumper, short arm by Leslie. And into the front court, Aiden Denning. Denning all the way into the paint, shoves it off. Here's a Hogue three. That rimmed out. Boy, right now we aren't hitting what we do get. Lead pass ahead, flagged down in the corner by Boyd. Nice job by Boyd to flag that down. And up top, they wheel it left side, and nice move by Smith, but he's cut off by Crossan in the end. Leslie flips it over for Nagel, who's back in. Boyd. And here's a three. Score! Parker Smith, timeout Columbia City. Full timeout, and the Barons up by 11. 5:12 to go first half. Eagles need to weather the storm here. Coach Schaus doesn't look too happy, obviously, in the huddle.
No, I mean, again, we're just so flat. But we're not really getting after it on defense. We're settling for one drive and kick, 3-point shots that we're not hitting, obviously. All they're doing is packing it in and daring us to shoot it. So you gotta try to get it in there and then kick it out. Those are the easier shots to hit instead of the driving kicks. Drive it in there, kick it straight back out to somebody, and make your shots. I mean, if you're not making your shots, you're gonna have to get to the hoop. I know they're packing it in, but you got to go in there.
Go into the dirty areas.
Yep. I mean, and defensively, we're just doesn't look like anybody's talking. DeKalb's doing whatever they want, getting open looks. So, you know, we're pretty close to getting run out of our own gym here.
So 21-10 DeKalb, 5:12 to go in the half. And they are ready to go tonight. Eagles need to ratchet it up a notch or two. So here's Hedrick, hoping to see his 1,000th tonight, but right now he's on 2. Wilson shoves it back to Hogue. Hogue outside the arc, penetrates, kicks it off. Here's Denning. And Hogue up top. Hogue penetrates, shoves it off. Here's a Wilson tray. Boom. That one's good. There we go. Wilson. 21-13. Eagles off the schneid a bit. And here come the Barons.
Yeah, you got to string together some stops here.
Leslie. And whips a baseball pass to Boyd. Boyd to Leslie. Leslie down on the baseline. Nice body control to keep his balance. Cross and shut him off nicely as well. And Kiefer Nagel. Nagel down in the corner for Pettis. And to get it back down low. Here's Leslie on the baseline. Back up top. Boyd. 4:10 to go in the half. DeKalb by 8. And over there is Wiley again. Let's check that. That's Nagel. And Pettis. And down on the baseline is Leslie. Leslie underneath, ran out of real estate. Nice body control, put it up, short armed it.
Good job by Crossan there, staying his ground.
Columbia City back into the front court. And here's Hedrick. Ran into traffic, fired in and out, no good. Well, right now we've got a lid on the basket too.
Yeah, and he had Rhett up top for an open 3, and he just decided he was going to take it.
So Leslie, pump fakes into the paint, shut off. And here is Smith across the paint. Crossan's going to get a foul.
Wow.
Eagle foul. 24, Tyler Crossan.
2 shots coming.
It's a lot of ball.
Wiley's going to come back into the ball game for DeKalb. Fuller back in for Columbia City. And we'll have Hall of Fame at halftime.
Yeah.
For the Bears, number 4, Downey Wiley, and for the Eagles, number 3, Stratton Fuller.
So free throw no good by Parker Smith. bet that won't last long.
Probably not.
And that free throw good by Parker Smith. Yep, here comes Mr. Leach. And that'll be the end of that. And rightly so. And we threw it away. Here they go. Layup. No, blocked. And then off of Columbia City, out of bounds. So Pettis back in. So good block there. Who got the block?
Cam. Came through the wing, got back, and got the block. But at the same time, tonight is not a night the way that we're playing that you can just say, my bad, bad pass. And
three short. And down low, they put it back, they score! Wiley! 24-13, 3 minutes to go in the half. It's Columbia City better get it going again. Down 11, Fuller up to Wilson. Wilson all the way in, forces it, didn't get the roll, loose ball Wiley. We're either forcing things or kind of being timid a little bit right now.
Yeah, I don't.
And up top, Dekalb with it. Boyd, and knocked away by Fuller. It will be Dekalb basketball. Good hands by Fuller. And Dekalb ball, Leslie. And Wiley fakes the three. And Wiley the bucket. No good.
Go get it.
And Wilson out of a scramble got it. And Columbia City with numbers. He flips it across. Here's Hedrick. Hedrick spins into the paint. Put it up. No good, but he's going to shoot two.
Wiley on that one.
Wiley the foul.
Oh, they gave it to Smith.
Smith. Some of the Dekalb faithful not too happy.
Yeah, they thought it was on Wiley.
So anyway, Hedrick will shoot two. 2:08 to go in the half. Columbia City trails it by 11 to the Barons. And Hedrick short arms the free throw.
Goodness gracious.
And Hedrick with one more. Mr. Leach has the Hall of Fame plaques. And Hedrick, that rimmed out. Holy Toledo. My gosh, the rims are not kind tonight here at CCHS. 24-13, 2 minutes to go first half. Dekalb with the basketball. Boyd. Across. Pettis. To Leslie. To Smith. And Wiley. 1:42 to go in half. Wiley backed off the play. They lead at 24-13, almost stolen by Hogue. Nice D there by the pesky Hogue. And now Boyd. Back up to Leslie, top of the key. They'll give it off to Boyd. Boyd being chased by Denning, but Boyd got a step, spins, nice move, turns, fires, scores. That's just a heck of a move there. And that's 26-13. 1:11 to go. And there's the 26-13, and now into the corner, up the wing Wilson, 1 minute to go. Hogue spins, Wilson sidesteps, the man all the way to the bucket, got it! Whoa, that spun out, holy smokes. Fuller got the loose ball, Wilson got it. Boy, the rim's not being any kind to us tonight. Hogue a tray, that's gonna be off wide right. Fuller for the rebound, no. Dekalb with it. 40 seconds. They have us doubled up 26-13. Dekalb, a good half of basketball here.
3 points this quarter.
That's not going to do much. Leslie across the paint. Out of room. No. Throws it back. Has it back. Under 30. They're going to hold it for one now. So Wiley has the Barons going to cruise to the halftime lead here. They have us doubled up as the Eagles going to have to get with it a little bit in the second half. Eagles could use a stop. 10 seconds. As here is Leslie. And a sidestep. And Pettis down central. Columbia City steals. Fuller ahead to a cutting Hogue. Hogue all the way in. No. Loose ball. No foul.
Can't even make a layup.
Hogue not happy with the referee. And they got back and got some impedance on that. As we go to the break.
3 points.
3-point second quarter. That's not going to get it done. So
No, they better wake up. Or again, we're getting run out of our own gym because we're just maybe we thought they were 2-10 and we're just going to show up with all these people here and just win the game. Or maybe there's too many people here tonight. Too much pressure.
nah, we just got to wake up a little bit. So we have some stats over there. Yeah. All right. What? Okay. Well, Sam Bechtold with stats here. We have 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, and Fuller with a rebound and a steal. Hedrick with a rebound, 2 assists, and Denning with a rebound. Wilson with a rebound, 2 assists. Hogue 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And Crossan has a rebound as well. Dekalb, 17 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal. And we better get the Hall of Fame here real quick. Chris Benedict, the first inductee. Of course, the coach at Whitco right now.
Coach from 1996 and 2007, and then from 2010 to 2016. He led the Eagles with 281 wins. His Columbia City teams won 6 sectional titles, 3 regional titles, 1 semi-state title, and 1 state runner-up finish. In 2003, Coach Benedict was selected as the Indiana Junior All-Star Coach. 2 years later, in 2005, he was selected to coach the Indiana Senior All-Star team. In 2003 and 2004, Coach Benedict was named the Indiana Basketball Coaches Association Coach of the Year. Coach Benedict served in the Indiana Basketball Coaches Association as a district representative, vice president, president, and past president for 12 years.
Wow.
Coach Benedict currently sits at 437 career wins, which is 15th in the state of Indiana among active coaches. Hall of Fame inductee, Coach Chris Benedict.
Good to see Coach B back here. His Whitco team that he coaches now here. Big part of Columbia City basketball for a long time. Your coach.
Oh, yeah.
Our next inductee is Coach Steve Cox.
And Steve Cox.
Ooh, yeah. The man.
Softball extraordinaire coach.
Former head softball coach from 2014, assistant coach from 1995 to 1999. He led the Lady Eagles to 277 total wins as head coach. His Columbia City teams won 6 conference titles, 7 sectional titles, and 2 regional titles. During his tenure, Coach Cox was a 3-time Conference Coach of the Year, coach of the Indiana All-Star Softball Team, and in 2004, the Indiana Coaches Girls Softball Association District Coach of the Year. Overall, Coach Cox coached 7 individual Indiana All-Stars. Hall of Fame inductee, softball coach, Steve Cox.
Steve Cox, our second inductee, the class of 23 in the Hall of Fame. Couple of legends right there out there now.
Inductee is Jason Ford.
Jason Four, there's your classmate.
There he is.
Jason was a 2006 Columbia City High School graduate, where he competed in baseball. While playing for the Eagles, Jason set school records in most hits in a season, most home runs in a season, most RBIs in a season, most career hits,
Keep on going.
most career doubles, most career home runs, most career RBIs, and the best batting average. In 2006, Jason was named to the Indiana All-Star team and also selected to first team All-State. Hall of Fame inductee, Jason Ford.
What didn't he do? Your classmate.
He was a stud. Holy cow.
I haven't seen him for a long time.
Our next inductee is Marcus Moore.
Marcus Moore.
Marcus is a 2004 Columbia City High School graduate, where he competed in basketball and tennis. While in high school, Marcus amassed a total of 8 varsity letters between basketball and tennis. He was a 3-time all-conference recipient in basketball, and in 2003 was named the Conference Player of the Year. During his junior season, he was selected to the Indiana Basketball Coaches Association All-Star Team. He was also a 4-time 21 Alive Player of the Week and a Journal-Gazette Fab 5 Player recipient. Through his tenure at Columbia City Basketball, he helped lead the Eagles to the 2001 regional title and a 2004 state runner-up, and has an impressive overall record of 65 wins and 9 losses. After graduation, Marcus attended Grace College, where he was a 4-time all-conference recipient. He was an NAIA and NCCAA All-American who graduated as the #2 all-time leading scorer in Grace's history with 2,351 points. After graduating from college, Marcus would return to CCHS, where he would help guide the boys tennis program to their first sectional title in school history in 2011. In 2021, he was named to the NCCAA National Women's Tennis Coach of the Year, and is currently the all-time leader in coaching wins for Grace College tennis program. Hall of Fame inductee, Marcus Moore.
Marcus Moore. Decorated honors for sure.
Another stud.
It's quite a class out here so far, and we have Trish Phillips Sittler.
Trish Phillips Sittler. Trish was a 1982 CCHS graduate, where she competed in basketball and volleyball. Tricia was a 6-time varsity letter winner between basketball and volleyball. She was a 3-time all-conference winner in basketball and was selected as a 2-time all-area player. In 1982, Tricia was named to the 21 Alive Player of the Year and an academic all-state recipient. And she's a member of the Indiana All-Star basketball team in that year. She helped lead the Lady Eagles program to 3 sectional titles, 2 regional titles, including a 24-1 record in her senior year. In volleyball, Tricia was named to the all-area team and led the program to 3 sectional titles. After graduation, Tricia played basketball for Central Michigan University. She was a 3-time All-MAC academic recipient and a 2-time academic All-American. She helped lead Central Michigan to 2 conference titles and 2 NCAA tournament bids. She ranks 8th all-time in career field goal percentages for Central Michigan. After graduating from Central Michigan, Tricia taught for 32 years for the Whitley County Consolidated Schools. Hall of Fame inductee, Trish Phillips Sittler.
All right, Trish Phillips Sittler, the final inductee of this class. And boy, that 81-82 team she was on, they came the closest, just losing by a point to Heritage, going to an old school Final Four in 1982 at Market Square Arena. And of course, Heritage at the time had Miss Basketball Jody Bierman.
That's right.
Congratulations to our 2023.
And their plaques will go up in the hallway.
A bunch of studs there. Holy cow.
And we'll have another class next year this time. That's our 3rd class, as we inducted 2 to start with.
Right.
Because of COVID and getting it started and all of that stuff. So that was good to be a part of. And here come the teams. As they'll get 3 minutes to warm up. And
yeah,
be interesting to see who comes along in the coming years in the Hall of Fame here.
Yeah. We'll see if we can make any adjustments here after halftime. I mean, your adjustments are basically play defense and I mean, really play defense. I mean, we're just so flat. Like not used to playing in front of this many people. I don't know what it is, but we're timid, we're flat, and I don't understand what's going on. I mean, especially the way we played against Homestead. We had, the first quarter was not very good, and then basically from the middle of the second quarter on, it felt like we turned it up and we were in the game and playing well with I think at that time, the number 8 team in the state. So, I don't know if we just, again, it just would seem like we saw 2-10 and we just thought maybe we're going to come in and we got a better record than them. We're just going to beat them. Well, you can't. I mean, now sometimes that happens. You look, they're 2-10. Coach says they're still a pretty solid team, but they're 2-10. But you can't look at records. I mean, no. Coach Beasley over there would love to beat Columbia City because who doesn't want to beat the school that they used to coach at?
Well, and go to.
Yeah. So, a lot of people have that circled on their schedule. Coach Beasley's probably one of those people. And they're just not going to lay down and give us a win here. So,
well, and sometimes I don't want to say you're entitled to a flat night necessarily, but you're right, it does happen. And sometimes they come out of the blue. Sometimes you just you don't know what factors are involved. But obviously some of the points you brought up are good possibilities. And we're going to have to ratchet it up about 3 notches here to get in the ball game and come back and win this.
Yeah.
Down 13. So,
I mean, you can't have a 3-point quarter.
Coach Schaus will be the first one to say that.
Again, like I said, they're just packing it in. And, if we can get some good action on an outside shot, then you can take that shot. But if you're not hitting that outside shot, take a couple dribbles in. They're giving you a 15-foot shot.
Yeah.
Take a couple dribbles in, make a jump shot. If you got to take what they're giving you, and if they're giving you threes off of one pass, that means that they're daring you to shoot it. So, 1, you either need to drive that, or 2, you need to know every time you catch that ball, I'm going to be in rhythm. I'm going to take an in-rhythm shot just like I do all summer when I'm practicing.
All right, here we go. Second half. Glad you're with us here tonight on YouTube and the radio side of things. Andrew Thompson, Matt Curry, Justin Titus, and Sam Bechtold on the statistical side of things tonight. Jonathan Peters and others back at the station. So Dekalb with the first possession. They dump in the corner, Leslie. They get that wide open 3. Pettis off the mark this time. Eagles, that's off of Dekalb. That'll be white ball.
It's either off of Dekalb or it's a foul. I mean,
yeah. So, okay, they finally missed the 3. They've hit most of their open shots.
Yeah, I don't know if, maybe they're shooting a high percentage in that first half, but it would seem that Coach is not happy when 12 shoots.
Yeah, and so the door's open here for the Eagles to, get something going. Hedrick backed off the play at the elbow in the corner. Here's an Aiden Denning 3. That's well short. And here we go into the front court. Boyd dumps it off. Man down low, Leslie on the baseline. Oh, nice cut. They score and pass. Pettis the finish. Assist Leslie. 28-13. So Hedrick to Fuller. Cross for Denning into the corner. Here's Wilson. 1 minute gone in the first, or the third, I should say. Here's a Wilson tray. That's back iron, no good. Hedrick to loose ball. He goes to the bucket. No, and he's fouled, but he missed the shot. That's a heavy-duty collision between Boyd and Hedrick.
Yeah, and that's just how the night's going. We can't even. He did get fouled, but that's a layup that Andrew makes 9 times out of 10. I mean, we can't even make that layup to get an and one.
Well, it's just part of the struggle tonight. So Hedrick scores the free throw. His 3rd point on the night. And what did we say? He needed 23 tonight?
Yep, he needs 20
now to get 1,000. But that's the least, we got to get back in the game. So he has 4. Free throw good. 28-15. Wiley. Bumped by Hogue at the timeline. Look out, they got numbers to the bucket. 3-on-1. But they pull it back out. Pettis dumps in the corner to Smith. They get it down low. Wiley elevates, fires, missed it. Loose ball batted around. We got a scrum. Look out here. Several bodies rolling around. Columbia City with it. Still no
Timeout. We got it.
Okay, well, we got it. Coach Schaus calls time. Good hustle by all involved there.
Yeah, I mean, that's good to see a little fight there.
About a little fight. About both teams were.
Yep.
And good for us, you're right. So timeout, Coach Schaus at 30. So 28-15 is our score. 6:31 to go in the third quarter on Hall of Fame night. And glad you're with us tonight. Boys will have a game against Lakeland here Tuesday evening. And let's see, next Saturday they will roll into New Haven. And New Haven's been kind of up and down a little bit.
Yeah, they've beat some teams, and then they've lost to some teams where it's like, you just beat this team, you know, like. So I'm not sure.
Yep.
And it's probably the way they play too. I mean, you know, if they get up and down and they're hitting their shots, it's probably one of those.
All right. Columbia City with it. After they got the ball out of a scrum. Denning up top. Here's Wilson. See if we can get some things a little more smoothly.
We've got to move the ball.
Here's Denning. Shoves it off. Here's a Fuller. No, he didn't trigger.
Good.
Pull the
There you
trigger.
go.
I've been ready for the guys to shoot all night. Hedrick will go off the mark for three. Put back Denning. He fell back too far and missed it. And there's, nice job by Denning. Wiley loses the handle. Dekalb picks it up. And they get the ball back. 5:52 to go in the third. They lead it by 13, 28-15. And Boyd for the Barons. And Dekalb will be content to be methodical, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And into the paint.
Ooh.
They almost throw it away. Nice save by Boyd. Shoots a three, well off the mark.
Almost banked that
And
one
here
in.
comes Hedrick for Columbia City. Hedrick tries to make the move on the baseline, spins, ran out of room. Here's a Hogue tray. Score! Hogue! Yeah, gets the lid off things. 28-18. Now we got a full court press going here.
Yeah, you got to get it. Oh.
And Fuller knocks it right to the trainer. Nice catch there by Adam Narwhal.
Good catch.
Trainer on duty tonight. Nagel back in for Wiley. Tell you, Coach Beasley utilizing some personnel tonight.
Yeah, he plays well, about 6, 7 or 8 deep.
Wiley's good basketball player. He plays a long game well, and several other players were really busting their butt out there. So out of the corner, here they come. And here's Leslie. You got to watch him. Backing in. And stripped by Hartman. Nice
Brady.
job. From behind, here comes Hedrick in the front court. Under 5 to go third quarter.
Oh, hit it.
And Rhett may have got away with a shuffle step there.
I don't think so.
Dekalb faithful were yelling behind us. Here's another steal. Hogue got it. Loose ball. Hartman.
Get in there.
Score. Basket counts in the foul.
Got a boy.
So there we got a 50-50 battle. Hartman.
Got to keep scrapping. Got to keep scrapping.
Coach Beasley wanted to jump ball. It's really the first time Coach Beasley's in protest tonight.
Seemed like people were rolling. I couldn't really see anything, so I can't even say either way.
Coach Beasley saying that happened down here. He may have a point.
That's fair.
And Hartman rattles it in. 3-point play, 28-21. So the Eagles get a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, you gotta keep building. Got to keep building.
And here comes Smith. Back to Leslie, being pestered by the defensive guru, Rhett Wilson. And Leslie all the way in. Kicks it in the corner and up top. And they wheel it all the way around the corner now. Pettis.
Good recovery.
Yeah, it was. They looked like they had something there, and we shut it off. And here's Boyd with it. Bounce pass down low, knocked down by Hogue. Columbia City steal. Here comes Hedrick. Back pass for Wilson.
Hit it.
To Hedrick. Up top three.
Yep.
Score!
Boy, Andrew. There you go.
Down. So Hedrick up to 7 now. 28-24.
What was that, 11-2 to start it?
Yep.
I mean, that's, again, you get guys on the floor, now all of a sudden everybody's, getting into the scrum, and, you're getting turnovers. You're playing. The other thing is you're playing defense. You saw Cam. He got around there.
Yep.
He got the steal, got the turnover.
Hartman did that too.
Yep, both of them. I mean, you got to continue to fight, and it's good to see them coming out and having that fight after that basically after that second quarter.
So yes, they had us 26-13 at the half. So indeed 11-2. That's just what the doctor ordered if you're a fan of the maroon and gold out there.
Yeah.
So timeout for Coach Beasley and the Barons. So 4:07 to go. So both the boys and the girls with 2 each next week. Unfortunately, one on the same night. Girls sectional draw tomorrow.
Well, that's right.
That's
right.
It's 5 o'clock Eastern.
Is that televised, or do you have to pay?
I think you got to
all that?
watch it on HSA TV.
Do you have to pay for it then?
I don't think so. But
Yeah, okay.
And then there's different format this year. The one game is going to be the one game regional, and a semi-state's going to be like an old school semi-state.
Oh, it's a 2-game semi-state now?
Yeah, you'll go to a regional with 2 games, but you only play 1. Oh, and stolen by Hedrick. Hedrick gets it out of harm's way to Wilson. Back to Hedrick, up to Wilson.
Good.
And here's Hogue. Into the corner, Hartman. Hartman surveys, and down to Hedrick. No, nice cut, Wilson. Get in there, roll it in.
Oh, boy, Rat.
28-26. Now Dekalb on their heels.
Yeah.
They get it in. Leslie's got it. Wilson all over him.
Good job,
Leslie tries to shake Wilson.
Go, go, go.
Leslie up top. And down in the right corner now, Nagel.
Oh, we got it. Stratton stole it.
Stratton stole it. Another steal ahead for Hogue. Hogue got it back, put it up, blocked, but a foul. Riley.
Ooh. I don't know about that foul call.
You thought that was ball?
Oh, I thought he stuffed him. Thought he had him there.
So Cameron Hogue will shoot.
It's amazing. Oh, come on,
Free
Cam.
throw good by Hogue.
Barons, number 3, Creighton Boyd.
Coach Beasley chirping a bit.
Can't tell if he's yelling at the ref or if he's yelling at his guys.
I think he is.
If he's yelling at the ref, that's a long rant.
Yeah, I bet it's a calm rant.
Yeah.
Years ago, it would have been a while.
Yeah, it'd have been a little more firm.
But Coach Beasley, obviously, like all the coaches of the age, they get a little more mellow.
Well, oh, good
One
hands.
free throw, and we steal it again. Hogue dumps it to Hedrick. 28-27. Columbia City can take the lead. They dump it down low. Wilson the bucket. No, this is a layup.
Andrew got it.
Yeah! Oh, no, Hedrick.
That was Hedrick.
Columbia City back in the lead. Timeout, Dekalb. Leslie the foul.
Holy cow.
Columbia City has stormed back. 16-2. Woo! 30-second timeout.
Woo.
It's a 30-second.
Wow.
Holy cow.
How many steals is that in a row?
4, I think.
That's what?
6 total. I think that was about 4 in a row, yeah. Let's see, out of the timeout, Andrew got the one down here.
Yep.
Then Stratton got one. Then when Cam got one. And Stratton got another, I think. So I think it was 4 in a row.
Sam Bechtel's got 6 on the docket down there for the half. The home crowd a little more excited now.
Well, yeah.
So, if you're the Eagles, Eagle fans, you got to like the response here.
Yeah, and again, you look at it, it's like, why weren't we doing this to start?
Yeah,
But, you come out, you got the, you want to call it the, the hangover from that tough game Tuesday.
Free throw good by Hedrick. He's up to 10 all of a sudden, so he needs 13 for 1,000. Look out! We didn't get back. They break the jailbreak. Put it up. Score!
Guys.
Baseball pass. Pettis scores and gives Dekalb a tie. Coach shouts up applauding the guys and saying, let's get her back. 2:48 to go third quarter. 30 apiece. Hedrick off to Hartman. And here's Hogue. Shoves it off to Hedrick. Hedrick shakes and bakes, wheels and deals, and back to Hogue in the corner. Hogue tries the baseline, flushed out of there. Here's Hedrick. And Wilson. Wilson over to Hartman, right side deep. Back up to Wilson.
Keep moving.
To Hogue, left side. Oh. Wilson fakes the 3. Hartman up the wing, Hedrick. And pass to Hogue, 3. Ugh. Just a little long. Hartman and his man fight over the jump ball.
Yeah, that's a jump ball. It's ours.
Leslie and Hartman.
I don't think that's it. I like the call. I think that's a jump ball.
Yeah.
I think it's our ball.
I think Hartman and Leslie got a little testy with each other. I just think it was the fans got all riled up, but I think it was just hard play.
Yeah, that Leslie, he's a solid player.
Yeah,
he's a solid. He's built pretty well. He's a solid player. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, give him credit. He went with the taller Hartman and forced a jump ball. Possession Eagles. Hedrick fade away. No, off the mark.
Yeah, Brady.
Hartman, put back. No, I missed it. Just missed it. Boy, we've had trouble with those inside ones tonight.
Oh.
Leslie into the front court. Boy, Hartman has come alive here.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice job.
That's what I'd like to see him do more. Go in there and get some rebounds. Tallest guy on the floor for us.
And there's Leslie with a minute 44 to go, third quarter, all even at 30. Leslie, a three. Long. Rebound, Hedrick. So Columbia City with a minute 35 to go in the half. There it is, Hedrick. Score! 33-30 Columbia City. Hedrick to within 10 of that 1,000-point mark. Wiley dumps it off to Pettis. Pettis thought about the three. And up top, backed off the play. And now Boyd takes over. Minute 8 to go to the third quarter. 33-30 Eagles. And down on the left side, Leslie. Leslie upset, or outside, I should say. He was upset.
Good.
Turned the jump ball. But
they're going to probably go for one.
Yep.
I would think.
Nope. They got a man down low.
Yeah, that's a good foul. I'm all right with that. Stratton, I think. Should be Stratton.
They got Hartman.
Oh, okay.
It's our first of the half.
And again, everybody's going to say 4 fouls to 1. We've been pressing the issue inside where they haven't really.
Yep.
Oh, get up, Andrew.
They've been relegated to the outside.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and they've turned the ball over, so it's kind of hard to get a foul if you're just turning it over.
Man, they go to the bucket. Wiley hit the side of the backboard with it.
My.
Coach Beasley wanted a foul. He's not going to get it. Fuller out of real estate. Hedrick in the paint.
Get back.
And now to Wilson, now to Hedrick. We're going to play for one.
Yeah. There we go.
So we'll go for one. Hedrick stands out top. Ten seconds to go, third quarter.
They like to do this. Give it to Stratton and let him go one-on-one.
And he does, and he scores. 35-30, and they're not going to get, they do get a shot off.
Short.
Woo, that was not too short.
There we go.
So into three quarters, Columbia City. 22 to 4 quarter. And we lead at 35-30 going to the fourth. Then he's going to report back on. For Fuller.
Give Stratton a break there, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's what you got. Again, that's what you got to do. It starts on the defensive end. You know, we're getting down there, and we're getting turnovers. We're getting steals. Steals turn into points for us, which turns into momentum, which gets guys diving on the floor, and then you get a 22-point quarter. You know, you hear people say it all the time, but it starts on the defensive end.
Yep.
You play good defense. Offense is really easy.
Yep.
You know, if you're shutting them down on defense, you feel really good. Then when you go to offense, it just makes things that much better.
Yep. It's usually harder to play defense, but you usually reap the benefits with the hard defense with the easy offense. So Andrew Thompson, Matt Curry here, Justin Titus, Sam Bechtel's doing statistics, Jonathan Peters and others at the station. Thank everybody for listening tonight. Coach Armstrong and Coach Hirschberger listening in the suburban Fort Wayne tonight.
Haven't heard from Vanderslow?
No, Jada and Linda in the Manchester area tonight listening.
You're going to hear from him now, I bet you.
And I believe Mom's listening unless the radio's gone out.
So, not. Oh.
I mean our radio.
Right.
Not this radio.
Right.
Or the iPad. So here's Wiley.
Good job, Cam.
Cam all over Wiley.
Nowhere to go.
I'm sure the locker room at halftime was Coach Schaus really getting into him.
Right, yeah.
Leslie, baseline corner, shoved off the play in the corner. Pettis.
Good. Oh.
Well, check that. That's Boyd coming out of the corner. Boyd runs out of real estate, almost bobbled it.
Brady about took that from him.
Yep. And back up top, Wiley. Left side here is Leslie. And Boyd up top. Down the wing, Pettis. Further down the wing is Smith. Interior feed, Leslie, base backdoor feed, they score! And that's Boyd on the back door. What a look by Leslie. 35-32, they get off the schneid a bit.
Got turned around there. Got to keep it going here.
So a minute 7 gone here, fourth quarter. And up top, now down low, Hedrick on the blocks. Hedrick, nice spin move, score!
Oh, he set that up so nice.
That's just you know, execution.
Ball fake like you're going to, throw it across and bam, get him on your hip.
37-32 Columbia City, 6.5 to go in the ball game. On Hall of Fame night here at Columbia City High School.
Oh.
Wiley shoves it off in the corner to Boyd. Boyd to the elbow, cut off. Smith down on the wing, Wiley down low and losing the handle, but they got it back. Nice backdoor feed. They throw it across again and they score. Nice ball movement. Leslie.
Alex Leslie.
All right. So Columbia City back 37-34. 2 minutes gone. Good ball game. Kind of a tale of two halves, but give Dekalb credit there. They're clawing their way back into this with a little more oomph.
Come on,
Wilson
Brett.
open for three.
Yeah, Brett.
Rattles in.
That a boy.
Timeout, Coach Schaus.
I really like it when he takes those timeouts. I don't know why. I think probably because it's different from what we're used to. But
yeah,
you get that big shot. You go back up, 2 possessions there, and you're just like, all right, they've come out. They've got a few buckets. Let's settle down. Get back to it on the defensive end.
Kind of dials things back in.
Yeah. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. But if you're in a like we were where we had 4 or 5 steals in a row, you obviously don't want to say anything. You don't want to call a timeout. You want them to call their timeouts. But that right there is I really like that he takes those type of timeouts.
Yep. So 5:46 to go in the ball game here at Columbia City High School tonight. Oh, and the Schmidts back in Florida watching tonight. A couple of Columbia City graduates there. And they say, go Eagles.
All right.
And trying to keep up with the people chiming in here.
I don't think I had us for a turnover in the third quarter. Unless I missed it. Just one. So we had one in the third quarter. So, and again, we haven't really turned the ball over that much. It's just we didn't hit shots in that first quarter, or the first half. I don't know what we shot for the first half. 20%, maybe less than that.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
No.
They had what you said, 18 or 19 rebounds.
Yep.
We weren't.
They had it for 17.
We weren't making many shots.
So here's Dekalb with 5:38 to go in the ball game. Trailing Columbia City 40-34. They led by 13 at the intermission. Smith into the corner over there is Nagel. Boyd shoves it off for Pettis.
Boyd's been pretty sneaky for them. I feel like he keeps finding those back cuts. And
he's done a nice job. Boyd with it. Left side Nagel. And here's Leslie.
He is a wide-bodied kid.
I assume he plays football for him, but
I would hope so. He seems like a quarterback.
Yep. Down in the corner now, Boyd. Columbia City with tight defense, under 5 to go.
Help it. Help.
There's the elbow jumper, and that's off the mark.
Same team. Good job, guys.
I don't think.
Good. That was a good challenge there. I think that was really good challenge on that pull-up.
I think Coach Beasley was too happy with a couple of things there.
I don't think it wasn't a terrible shot. It was just a really good
shot
defense,
or the foul. But and there's the corner. Rhett. Nope, Rhett doesn't take it. Rhett across, shoves it to Hogue outside the arc.
Good, guys.
Hogue back to Rhett Wilson. Wilson into the corner, Denning. Denning down low to Hedrick. And back up Wilson. 3. Back
go
high,
get it,
no
go
good,
get it.
but he's going to follow with a long rebound. And jump pass to Hedrick. Hedrick to the bucket.
Boy, Andrew. Good job of avoiding an offensive foul there.
What body control? 42-34, so he's got 17 of those needed 23.
6 more.
Halfway to go in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes. Mr. Leach has that ball on standby somewhere. And Dekalb with it.
Get out there, Brady.
Boyd.
Get up, get up. Hand.
And here's Leslie at the elbow.
Great defense. Oh, oh.
And they throw it away. No!
Good
Hedrick
hustle,
on his
Andrew.
stuff. So here we come into the front court.
Good.
Getting to Wilson. Here's Hedrick.
Let's go.
3:20 to go in the ball game. We lead it by 8, 42-34 after trailing by 13 at the intermission.
How about a couple of threes here by Andrew? Just get it over with. Hit it, hit it.
And he gives it back to Wilson. There, we're going to try that little hitch and go there. And they shove it to Hartman. Now to Wilson. Under 3 to go. Back to Hartman.
Nope.
Down low to Hedrick. It was stolen. Nice job by Dekalb. Now they got 3 on 1, 3 on 2. Leslie pitches it. They go to the buckets. No, and a foul on Columbia City.
Good foul. Gosh dang it, he was right there.
Coach Beasley applauding the effort
14 ending with the foul.
of his troops. So Pettis will shoot 2 with 2:48 to go. Good opportunity for Dekalb with the clock stopped to get points.
They also, they need 2 more. They've got 2 fouls to give. I know it's still 2.5 minutes, but
Pettis hits the free throw. Fuller for Hartman.
what a boy, Brady. Really good effort by Brady here in the second half.
Yes, he's really done a heck of a job.
Yeah, rebounding, playing defense.
Pettis, the second of 2. In and out, no good.
Nice board, Andrew. Holy cow.
Hedrick's in there.
Where'd he come from?
I tell you, Hedrick can fly, and Wiley's going to give up the foul.
Yeah, coach didn't like that one. Yeah, Coach Beasley did not like that one. It may be one of those where Andrew's going to get in on some free throws at the end of the game, possibly. Possibly. Back to him.
Up top, 2.5 to go. 42-35 Eagles. And probably we need another bucket.
Help him. You gotta help him.
Denning up to Hogue. Now here's Hedrick. Shoves it off to Wilson. Back to Hedrick up top. 2:15 to go. And Fuller, nice job to save the bacon there.
He got away with a travel, too.
Yes, he did. Wilson to Hedrick. 2:05 to go. Hedrick. Oh! Scoops it, but Wilson got it back.
That was good defense there.
Yep. Back up to Hedrick. 1:55 to go. And off to Wilson. 1:50 to go. Wiley all over Wilson. All over the head pass.
Got a foul. All right,
Nice pass by Wilson.
So now we're in the bonus.
Team 6th.
Yep. Now we're in the bonus. Got to get the ball to Andrew. Jeez, oh, Pete.
That guy has been upset. Was upset in the JV game. I wouldn't be telling Marty Beasley how to coach basketball after 400 wins. And Hedrick to Denning, back out to Wilson.
Good job, guys. Well, unless they foul him a lot.
Yep. Wilson backed off the play. We got him chasing. 1:18 to go. Back door. Fuller
There
score.
we go. He's not a happy camper.
I know he wasn't in the JV game either. He was red hot. Timeout Barons. 1:04 to go. Eagles just kind of worked a lot of clock there and ended up with a layup.
Did a great job at taking care of the ball there. About threw it away a couple times, but stayed with it. And great job.
So, .104 to go. Looks like a 30. And been a well-played game, just kind of a tale of two halves for the squads.
Yeah, I mean, they've scored 9 points this half.
No, let's see, they had us 26.
They've scored 9 points this half.
We scored 13 in the first half.
And we've got 31 in the second half.
Kind of a tale of two halves, isn't it?
Holy moly.
So Dekalb basketball. Columbia City by 9. 1:04 to go. Leslie to get it in. Send it to Wiley. Wiley. Back up top, here's Boyd. Boyd on the right side being pestered by Fuller. Down low, Leslie.
Nice move. Oh, blocked him.
Stuff by Denning.
Just blocked him.
Beasley agreed. That was a block.
I'm sure Coach Beasley doesn't want him to score his 1,000th point against him.
No.
Nice
Fuller with an acrobatic.
Get it out of there. Yep. Good job, Andrew. There we go. Good job. Back out. Very good. Very good, guys. Get it out of the corner.
And Edric, score!
Yep, so he's going to need 4.
4 Tuesday night, and that'll be easily taken care of.
I told him he needed to do it tonight.
Yep. Wiley fakes the 3, drives to the elbow, fires, scores!
Oh, nice shot.
46-37, and that's your final.
There we go. Great second half. It's exactly what you wanted to see, what you wanted them to see to come out and do. I mean, they just defensively came out, and that was it. You just got to come out and you got to say, listen, we're going to play defense, and this is how we're going to do it. And if we don't make shots, we don't make shots. But you got to come out and do what you did, and you're okay then if you can play in that second half, and you can do that, and you lose the game, but you played hard. I mean, that's one of those losses where, you know, it does stink, but
yep,
the way you played in the second half, the way you responded is exactly how you needed to.
Wow.
Whew.
Tale of two halves for sure. We'll see what Sam has on statistics here.
Whew, boy.
Okay, for Fuller tonight, he has 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals. Hedrick 22 tonight. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. 8 for Wilson. Couple of rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. And Hogue tonight, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And let's see, what else do we have on down the way here? 6 for Hartman tonight. Picked up 2 rebounds and a steal. It's not touchstone or touch. Yeah, I almost probably butchered his computer. I thought it was touchscreen. All right, Boyd for DeKalb. He has 4 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. Wiley tonight, 4 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Let's see, on down the way here. 9 out of Alex Leslie. I thought he had more than that the way he played. Good game all around by Leslie. 5 rebounds, 7 assists for Wiley.
Yeah,
wow.
I just
1 steal.
Yeah.
I liked his game.
Yeah. It was good.
11, no, wait a minute. 14 out of Pettis. Points. He got 3 rebounds and an assist. And Parker Smith had 6 tonight. 2 rebounds, 1 assist. So overall, 16 of 32 from the floor, 50% for DeKalb. So that's excellent there.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can find Columbia City's field goals in here. I don't think that must not be on this page, but excellent. They were 30% from 3-point range and 22% from 2-point range. No, wait a minute. They were 13 to 22 from 2-point range and 59% from the floor. So, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a prime example. They could watch this film and they can say, look, I mean, obviously you're going to be able to tell the difference, but this is how we play. And that's how we played. Again, if we can put those two halves together, we'd love to see what would have happened, against Homestead. We get this half and this half at the same time. Maybe we come out of that Homestead game with a win. So putting those two halves together defensively, it just makes shots easier. It makes taking those shots easier. So.
Tale of two halves.
Whew. And they just cannot weather it.
No, and credit Dekalb for their effort tonight. No ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Right.
Yeah. They were in a good position at halftime, but couldn't quite sustain it. And Columbia City had quite a bit to do with that.
Yeah. I mean, the pressure was, again, people fighting around where we were just kind of playing behind. You just can't do that. You can't just sit back there and let them catch the ball. You're fighting around. You're going to get it. You get a deflection. It's going to go to somebody.
Right. So Coach Schaus has arrived. All right. Coach Schaus, welcome to the broadcast. Congratulations on a win. Kind of a tale of two halves tonight.
Yes, definitely. I don't know what it is. Kind of the same situation we had at Belmont where we just couldn't get anything to fall. As I told our guys, tell them every day, right? We're really good when we focus on the defensive end. That's when good stuff happens for us on the offensive end. You saw the second half there. And obviously I think I found something out of it. I mean, maybe we are a team that has to just to get our energy, just to get our bodies moving, press people and run and jump a little bit and get some deflections. So that's what we did. At one point we had 9 straight stops. I have Coach Philman do that.
Yeah.
9 straight stops, and they scored whatever it was, 11 in the second half, 2 on that jumper at the end, so really 9. So I was just proud of our defensive effort and getting deflections. I just thought that we let them be super comfortable with the basketball. In that first half, they got some easy dump down layups, and our only adjustment was obviously the press, and then we trapped some post touches, but just our effort and our energy and being good on the basketball instead of just, we're guarding them, we're in our spots. This isn't 4-on-4 D-shell anymore. Like, this is a real game, and we kind of woke up and obviously made a couple shots there in the second half. Rhett hit some big ones. They were kind of not guarding him a ton, so when he can step up and hit a couple big ones, that helped. So proud of our effort second half.
Yeah, and all the deflections we were getting there. Fuller had a couple sneaky ones, and Hartman got in there, caused some problems defensively for them. Those two kind of triggered a lot of that.
Yeah, super happy for Brady. I mean, he's just a couple things, shots not going this year, and different things happening, and but he stepped up big tonight. He had some big minutes, and got a couple big offensive rebounds and putbacks, and but again with him, just with like everybody, I think when we individually take care of what we ought to do on the defensive end, that takes, that just sets us up on the offensive end. So proud of him. Again, as I've always told you guys, I don't care how it happens, just as long as we have one more point than the other team. Yeah. Especially against a coach. I have a lot of respect for Coach Beasley, and he does a great job. So.
And you know darn well he wanted to beat his alma mater for sure, and obviously he was a longtime assistant coach here, so you knew they were going to be, prepared to play, ready to play, and they came out and they had intentions of spoiling things here tonight.
Definitely, and they defend a lot like Huntington North does. I thought they did an excellent job tonight. I think the whole game, but really where we got our buckets and was in transition off our deflections and steals there in that third quarter, and that kind of had to spread them out then once we got them to the half court. So they defended really well. They took driving lanes away, which is what we try to do with our offense, with Andrew and Stratton, getting downhill, getting guys some shots. So again, just proud of the way we fought, because it's not easy. I mean, 13-point deficit there, and not, I didn't expect to be up. I think it was 30-26 at the end of the whatever it was, 30-28 maybe at the end of the third. I thought maybe we could cut it to 4 or 6 or something like that, because how long their possessions would. But we got some deflections and some timely steals. So that helps.
And you're 4-0 in the league, and obviously, definitely you want to win your conference games, and you put yourself in a position at 4-0 and to make some noise down the road here. Arguably, we've probably got our 3 toughest opponents coming.
Yep.
The way the schedule sets up, but you like what you got here tonight. Obviously, we've got a non-conference with Lakeland Tuesday, but going forward, you're in a good position as far as the conference with the opportunity coming up at New Haven.
Yeah, definitely, and we do have some three tough conference teams coming up. And I still don't think we've had stretches of playing some really, really good basketball. I still think this group can continue to get better. We can find ways to, put 32 good minutes together. I don't think we've quite done that so far this year. We've had stretches, even on Tuesday. I'm sorry I didn't come talk to you. I meant to at Homestead. I told myself it'd be better, but even on Tuesday, I thought we played better, than Homestead for 3 quarters.
Yeah,
first
that's
quarter
what
we
Matt brought up.
Dug ourselves in a hole. So we've played stretches of some really, really good basketball. And there's going to be times where it's not perfect, but I still think the best is yet for this group, and they're still hungry. They want to get better, but you can see how much they care, right? I mean, it's easy. That could have been an easy game where it's like, crap, we're not making shots, crap, we're down 13 and a half. But they didn't, right? They found a way, and it was a grind.
Yeah, we hit double digits in wins tonight, I believe. That should be 10, right?
10, yep.
All right, well, I'm on par on that. Didn't forget that. But so at halftime, the guys obviously probably a little bit concerned, and I'm sure, the message was sent and obviously received.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm not a huge screamer, yeller, get on top like that. I hold you accountable and make sure we do some of those things. Because I know that they want to play at a higher level, and they want to be held to a high standard, and they weren't happy with themselves, and obviously I wasn't happy with them, and but again, they responded and made some plays.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll let you go. Congratulations on another win, 4-0 in the NE8. Has a good ring to it, and let's keep it going Tuesday night and next Saturday. So we'll talk to you down the road this week. Have a good week of practice.
Thank you.
All right, Coach Matt Schaus, ladies and gentlemen, as he's excited after that comeback in the second half. Kind of a tale of two halves tonight, but that was what the doctor ordered, and the Eagles come out victorious. And I didn't write down the final score again. What was the final score in there?
37.
46-37.
Okay, thank you. I think T-Bird's memory is going south. Must be a 50s thing. I don't know. But, So, well, the Eagles got it. They'll be able to build on that. They've got a good opportunity with a Lakeland team in here. I don't think they're any slouch. They've given us some problems in the past since the series started, and we're going to have to be on our toes still, but definitely a winnable game.
Yeah, I mean, again, if that game is any indication, remember how you felt coming out of the second half. Hey, we really got to get to it on the defensive end. And if you come out thinking, instead of thinking, let's come out and let's try to score a bunch of points, maybe you're coming out and saying, all right, we're going to get it. We're going to get down on the defensive end. We're going to get turnovers, and then that puts us in good position for offense. So, hopefully, like Coach always says, you learn from it. You take the good, you leave the bad, and you move on. So.
Well, we're getting updates from Trainer Vandersall. It's first we've heard out of Trainer Vandersall.
Told you it's coming.
Jack Maley and Justin Gorey were conference champions in wrestling. So congratulations to those two.
Good.
So a couple more conference champs in wrestling, and I don't know how we did on the day. I know the JV did conference last night. I didn't manage to get anything sought out on that, unfortunately, but see Trainer Vandersall's messaging again, so this might be something pertinent to wrestling. And came out and watched them give Garrett a good run on senior night the other night. They made it difficult on Garrett to get out of here with the win, and it was a good deal. Justice at the 182-pound category or weight class, and Jack the heavyweight. So congratulations to Justice Gorey and Jack Maley on their conference championships in wrestling, and to the coaching staff as well. So I want to thank everybody involved in the broadcast tonight. Justin Titus, Sam Bechtold on statistics. The crew here doing the YouTube, bringing that to you. I don't have all the names, and God forbid I probably forget them all, but forget part of them, but Jonathan Peters and others back to the station, and thank everybody for listening to WJHS and on the YouTube channel. So for the final time tonight, we will see you Tuesday night. In fact, we're going to cover the girls state-ranked game with Northrop on Tuesday night. We'll see if anything further comes of the events here, but as we take a look down the road. So for the final time tonight, for my broadcast partner, Matt Curry, Andrew Thompson saying so long from Columbia City High School, telling you the final score once again, 46-37. And it favored the Columbia City Eagles over DeKalb. Thanks for listening. Good night, everyone.